Hello guys, full time at the Emirates Stadium. The Arsenal substitutes going through their warm down behind me. 2-0 to Liverpool. A mixed night really. I think kind of depends what kind of fan you are. If your glass is half full, you might look at that first 50 minutes or so and say Arsenal getting closer to the top two, show they can really compete with them, go toe to toe. If your glass is half empty, you'll be saying, well, they showed some familiar failings, some frailty at the back, didn't take the chances that did come their way, especially early in that second half. I mean, ultimately, if you're going to beat a side like Liverpool, everything has to go your way. Big moments didn't go Arsenal's way. I've just been in Mikel Arteta's press conference. He said he felt that box to box, Arsenal were the better team. But in the penalty boxes, they were second best. It's very difficult to argue with that assessment. I think he's bang on. He said the players are feeling pretty down right now because they know how well they played and they got nothing for it. Well, they cannot afford to sulk. It is a quick turnaround to Aston Villa on Saturday, 12:30. Arteta's not happy about that. Not happy either about Arsenal facing Chelsea and United in the space of a few days. A 12:30 kickoff against Manchester United that weekend too. Doesn't feel the fixture list will be particularly kind. I have to say, I don't think there'll be a great deal of sympathy from the neutral, simply because of Arsenal's relatively light fixture list in terms of not having too many postponements, not having European football, and of course going out the FA Cup quite as early as they did. Anyway, it will all be about the response. It will all be about how Arsenal come back from this against Villa. There are parallels with the Man City game, I think, in terms of Arsenal showing some promise but losing. Well, Arsenal didn't win their next four, I think, after the City game. They can't afford, that's not in the league, that includes the cup competitions, but they can't afford anything like that again. They've got to get straight back on the horse. Really important they avoid defeat at Villa Park. If they get a win there, it could feel really big, especially with Spurs closing the gap tonight with a win at Brighton, who appear to be absolutely on the beach at this point. First half, I thought was very competitive. Not many chances in the game. The Van Dijk header, the big one. Partey, I thought was excellent. Really fought for everything. Second half, Arsenal had a couple of big moments. Martinelli got down the left, pulled it back, but it wasn't to Odegaard. We didn't make the most of that. And then, of course, the Thiago back pass. Lacazette gets onto it. Manages to turn the ball back to Odegaard, who should score. Alisson makes a very good save, in fairness. And that chance is gone. And I think within 3 minutes, Arsenal behind. Jota gets in. Of course, Diogo Jota. I mean, I see his name on the team sheet and my heart absolutely sinks. And Aaron Ramsdale will be very disappointed, I think, to be beaten at his near post. I'm not sure if he's anticipating the cross. Doesn't really matter. No goalkeeper wants to be beaten there. And I think, he'll reflect on that. Mikel Arteta's spoken about his capacity to respond to mistakes. We'll see that tested now. The second goal was a catalogue of errors, really. Bukayo Saka gave it away on the right-hand side, but I don't think Cedric, Gabriel covered themselves in glory. Not great defending. Firmino stole in and nipped the ball ahead of Ramsdale, got the second goal, and that really killed the game. I mean, Liverpool were helped by the fact they could bring Firmino and Salah on. Not a bad couple of subs to come on to help you win a match. And yeah, it kind of petered out from that point. Arsenal made changes. Saka came off. Lacazette came off. Probably one eye on Villa, as there has to be. Look, I mean, this does not have to be a disaster. It does not have to be anything of great consequence, really. I mean, City and Liverpool are on a different level. We aspire to get there. We're not there yet. I don't think that's a surprise to anybody in this stadium. It was good to hear the support from the fans, who clearly really back this team, really like this team. Were really impressed with what they saw for long stretches of this game. But yeah, just some crucial errors in our own box and indeed in theirs. It meant that we couldn't take full advantage of the performance. As I said at the top, against a side of this quality, everything's got to go right. It didn't tonight. Villa's another test, another day. There will be nerves, I'm sure, among the fan base as Tottenham have, made the gap smaller. But it's going to be tight. It was always going to be tight, and all these teams, I believe, will drop points. There's a very good case that this was Arsenal's hardest remaining game, and I think the manner in which they approached it, the manner in which they performed, can really be a cause for optimism. I think it will ultimately be defined by how they bounce back. I'll leave it there for now. Catch up with you soon. Bye bye.